Hello financial fans, we'll look at four stocks here that have some pretty good numbers. I own each of these stocks. I have some position in each of the companies, and they each are stocks that are considered to be undervalued on the pages of Yahoo Finance, and we'll take a look at some of the Yahoo Finance pages here. Yahoo has a great financial site. If you want information about any company, I recommend going to Yahoo Finance, and they don't pay me anything for saying that. I'm very glad to have their pages available for free to look at. And what we're going to do is begin by looking at symbol C, Citigroup Incorporated. I do own the stock, as I've already said, and the closing price on Friday, the 18th of March, $57.35 per share, and it went up a little bit after hours to $57.50 per share. If we look at the column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range, we see that Citigroup was as low as $53.83 during the past 52 weeks and as high as $80.29. So it's nearer to the low than it is to the high, but that high number there are a lot of people who bought this stock at a higher price than what it is trading for right now. They might be dollar cost averaging and bringing this stock up in the future. We do not know. You never know about the market, what's going to happen that will affect it, but right now it's $57.35 after having seen $80 in the past 52 weeks per share. Average volume all the way down near the bottom of that column on the left, 27 million shares trade every day. And there at the bottom of that column says undervalued. The people who look very closely at these stocks and report it to Yahoo consider this stock to be undervalued. And in the middle column, PE ratio, third item down from the top, $5, or not $5, 5.65 was the PE ratio, and 5.65, that's a very low PE ratio, and that is a good thing for a stock when you're thinking about buying it. Forward dividend and yield, 3.75%, which is what you get for holding on to it, so that's a good sized dividend for those people who buy and hold. The 1-year target for Citigroup, $73.45. Now we look at a stock which, if I said Meta Platforms to you, or Meta Platforms to you, it doesn't sound very familiar, does it? But FB is a symbol. When they got the FB from when it used to be Facebook. $216.49 for a big company, Facebook. $216.49 per share. And the column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range, $185.82 was the low, and it was much higher, $384.33 was the high, and it took a drop during the past 52 weeks, and again there are people holding on to the stock who have paid more for it than what it is selling for today, and some of them will be dollar cost averaging, and that might make the price of the stock go up. It might not. I'm not a financial advisor, and any money you put into the stock market you can lose, but $384 was the high that it once reached, and it's now $216.49. Average volume, 34.5 million shares trade every day. And at the bottom of that column on the left we see, again, undervalued. The middle column, third item down, PE ratio, $15.72. This is a big company, and that is not a very high PE ratio for a company the size of what we know as Facebook, but which uses the name Meta Platforms Incorporated. Forward dividend and yield, no dividend from Meta platforms. And the 1-year target estimate, $324.22. That looks like that would be pretty nice to hold on to that for maybe a year and get that amount of money back for what you spend today. Next stock we look at, Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group, and again, this is financial, and financial companies, a lot of them are in a position to do well in the year 2022. The symbol here, SMFG, it was down a penny on Friday, and we look 2/3 way down the column on the left, 52-week range, $6.26 was the low, $7.95 was the high, so it's sort of in the middle there between those two numbers. And the average volume, 2,326,000 shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be undervalued. Third item down, middle column, PE ratio, 6.39. That's a very good low number, which we like for a PE ratio. The forward dividend yield, over 5% is what you get for holding on to that, so it'd be worth just buying and holding on to it for that 5.38% dividend. And the 1-year target estimate, looky there, $9.23. That is expected to be moving up, and the financial stock should do well in this year of 2022. But of course, as we have already seen the past couple of years, things pop up that make the market go down. So United States Steel is the next company we're looking at. Symbol X, United States Steel, $32.96 is the price per share, and it lost 4.6% of its value on Friday. So this might be a good time to get in and buy it while it's cheap. The 52-week range, $17.98 was the low, and $34.80, just slightly above where it is now. $34.80 was the high for the past 52 weeks, so it's near its high for the past year. Average volume, 19.5 million shares trade every day, and this is considered to be an undervalued stock, and I do agree, and as I have said, I do own this stock. Look at that PE ratio, third item down, middle column, 2. And just to be sure we understand, it's 2.22. So that is a tremendously low PE ratio, and if they use steel in any kind of infrastructure or manufacturing of automobiles or whatever, this is U.S. Steel. This company should have a lot of business in the coming year. We shall see. The forward dividend yield, very modest, 0.6%, and the 1-year target estimate, $35.88. So that would be a nice but not a spectacular move upwards. And I thank you very much for watching.